Alright, we're here again at Kasha Clean Park at Acacia Ridge and what is that, Anthony? What is that? What's that behind me?
Big bad Bertha.
It is the Sprintcar Q72 finally getting a bath. So Pete Mills will be happy that the car actually now gets a bath. So
Get some lovin'.
Get some lovin'.
We sprayed it with the trusty P26.
The P26.
Hid it in the container.
Yeah, had it in the container.
After the awesome debut of the LS1.
Yeah, the LS1 went well, so when we get some more footage of that, we'll be able to put that on. And so yes.
Later on, when we get the hood off, you better.
Oh yeah, we can do some video on that. Yeah, have a look.
After you go over to the servo and get me a drink.
Okay, all right, I can do that.
I'm a bit parched.
We're here late again, but had work again, so got to do the
in the way of this fun.
got to do the important stuff first. So there we go, the Sprintcar Q72 having a bath. All right. Alright, so we're going to take this bonnet off and reveal this fancy LS motor.
It's massive.
Powerful beast. Check out the air cleaner. Look, here's my hand. So look how little it is. So cute. We got to get a new one of those. Okay, alright, so we had to take it to practice and we hadn't organised the air cleaner yet. So the air cleaner that's on it is actually from Neolac Electrical and it's out of a...
It's inside the injector had on off his supercharger.
Supercharger,
and they drive it on the street so it doesn't eat Hyundais.
Yeah.
So it doesn't suck Hyundais down the intake.
Yeah, so anyway, so it's fine for what we were doing and we've got it, that's the last bit we've got to do.
It worked really well.
Yeah, I like it.
While you're here, you might as well have a quick look around to see what we've done.
Okay.
So I've mounted the ignition all onto a standard, that's a like where the Pro Mag mounts from the Sprint car, so we just unclick that. We've done the same with the gauges. So we can unclick the gauges, the ignition panel, undo the throttle linkage, the motor mounts, and then the whole thing comes out. So the radiator's attached to the engine. Bit of go-kart handiwork. We've got robbed on the last day as well. See the battery, tiny little battery in this thing.
Little battery with the little alternator, so this is our little alternator.
Yep. And then we put a dry sump tank on here, but it's not dry sump. So what I've done, I've plumbed the breathers up from the engine. They go into where the two returns were, where it used to come from the dry sump. And then the outlet that used to go to the oil pump, that goes down the side and goes into the sump. So I'll actually fill it up through the dry sump tank.
So I don't know if you can see that. See those blue ones just...
No, it's the ones in between at the front.
Oh.
Yeah, it goes in between. See the dodgy one that we've got to change here?
I can't see. Oh yeah, I see.
Yeah, that dodgy one with the hose clamp on it.
Yeah, got ya.
The only dodgy hose on it. Other than that, for everything there. So you just unbolt the motor out, and the whole engine comes out. Coolant, gauges, everything attached.
So were you happy with it?
Actually, it surprised me, to be honest. It went way better than I expected. To be honest, I expected it to hang the rods out of it because, like I say, it was a wrecker engine. You know, we knew nothing about it. You know, like a wrecker engine. You know what I mean? Like we bought off someone that we know. So
reputable.
Yes. No real history on it. So, like I said, it could have went the first time and when we put the ignition program in, it was 6,600 was the rev limit, so we only turned it to 6,400, and I've since found out the rules were a little different, so that'll fix up. In the middle of the turn, it was just, I thought it was a little lazy. Other than that, it surprised me. It did really well. Yeah,
so I think
really well.
I think for someone who wanted to you know, get into the sport and wanted to have a go and not have to spend all the money on a massive...
Well, let's be honest, like I said before, and one of the other things you did in the video, if you bought the CT525 engine and then you come out in the sprint car and you went, you know what, I suck at this, I'm no good, you can take the throttle body injection off, you screw the bungs in here, you bolt a carburetor on it, and you bolt it into a super sedan.
Yeah.
That's the CT525 they're using. That I do know, 100% they use it in the super sedans. And should probably in a few other classes where they're trying to have a bit of cost containment. And especially you can buy the engines sealed. They come with a seal on the engine, so you can't pull them apart.
Yeah.
So everyone's on the same deal. It's perfect.
And has it been good cleaning your car, you know, that you run, rather than the cars I run?
It's been dirty for a few weeks, so it's making it a bit harder. But not the night when we run it. It was a bit muddy, so yeah, that's been good. Got to get a few other things in life sorted out, and I can get back out in there again.
So we just got to change the air cleaner. Like, you want that to look a bit different, but how that is worked fine for the practice.
We're surprisingly good.
I want him to keep that air cleaner, but he won't, so.
Well, Neil probably wants it back for his
yeah,
car.
True. Anyway.
So he doesn't suck any high endos in when he's that crazy.
Alright, well thank you Anthony for letting us have a look at that. It's very good compared to what we saw in pieces in the...
Well, let's just piece it together, like you're saying. What we should do, you know, when we get to run it again, we'll probably do a bit of in-car footage or something, so you can see it and hear it. You know, it's very, very pleasant.